Welcome back to another episode of the OpTic Podcast. Today we are on episode 212. I'm here with two legends.
Me and Scump. Dashy, thanks for joining us.
Buenos dias.
Because I think David Dick ride there, so I said make sure I interrupted.
No, I was actually just going to let it ride and have anybody interpret it how they wanted.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Brandon.
Why'd you? Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. I don't care.
Yo, first thing we got to kick it off with. Yo, Brandon, how was Spain?
Buenos dias. Spain was...
Did you ever get hit with the Buenos noches?
No, I wasn't usually. I was kind of out, you know what I mean? I was hiding by that time. So
yeah.
I only saw them in the morning when I had to go get breakfast. But it was pretty cool. The food was good. I don't know. This whole debate, NA-EU, listen, both the places are good. But listen, I'm just a little biased towards the motherland on this side. You feel me? So,
yeah.
The weather was nicer here, too. We landed. It was 80 degrees. I said, wow, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's been like weird. It's been weird here because
it's been warm.
Yeah, it was actually like right before you guys left. I feel it was still like cold. It was still like 40. Yeah. But then it just randomly got like beautiful.
That's the thing about Dallas. Texas. I feel like there's no gradual transition. It's like one day it's cold, the next day it's warm, and it just stays warm.
It might get cold again though.
Yeah, but it's like 80 all week still though. Like it's gonna be 80 all week, then I'll go to like 65 maybe.
Yeah, like this following Tuesday is literally it goes to like 28.
Like Jersey.
Wait, really?
What? Yeah, but then like this whole week before that is like 80 plus.
I swear to God, I'm going with the 28.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man.
I'm telling you, this state is unbelievably bipolar.
Yeah, it doesn't know what's going on. But so you said the motherland's better. What was the best thing you ate out there though?
Best thing we ate out there was I can't lie, they make some godlike cheesecake.
Yeah,
really? Because we went to two different spots, and it's you know how the consistency here is like tough. Like when you slice through a cheesecake, it's a little bit like tougher. It's like
I fuck with that though.
But over there, you like that thing?
Yeah.
Damn. So
over there, it's soft like cream cheese.
It's like almost
butter.
whipped cream. The texture on top.
Yeah, see, I like
butter.
the tough like.
You do?
Yeah. I kind of do too. I like the the bite. Like I
feel like I'm 3 bites in and like holy shit, there's still half the cheesecake left, and I'm literally on the couch.
Well, that's because you mucked.
Healthier over there. Like it's like lighter.
Yeah. You could actually you can taste like the
you can eat a whole
freshness.
Cheesecake. You eat a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake here, and you're done.
It's like $1,500 a slice.
You might be done.
I think it's $1,500 just looking at it.
Dude, the salted caramel cheesecake slice. That shit's like $1,500 a slice. But it's insane.
It's so good.
Yeah. And the weather was surprisingly kind of cold. I thought we were the south of Europe. You feel me? Madrid, it's not like too south, but it ain't up north of London. We were getting London weather, Birmingham. I thought I was back in the trenches in World War II.
That's the one thing about CDL events is like we do get some cool locations, but they're just
booked
at the wrong time.
Like Boston in January.
We're going to Boston in January. Like if they just moved the locations around, like it should have been somewhere like Dallas for Major 1, and then you go to Madrid when it gets warmer because Dallas is warmer.
They don't care about the comfort of the tourists.
That would be the ideal schedule, is like lining up the locations with the weather, so you get like the peak experience. Like Toronto's perfect because we go in like the summer when Toronto's perfect.
No, that's
like the perfect time event.
That is like the best time to go to Toronto.
It's perfect.
But in terms of the event, how was the venue? How was everything?
Venue was cool. I can't lie, bro. They were allowing people in the bowl to just light up a cigarette and smoke that hoe. So we were on stage. Ken's like,
wait,
what?
Fuck
is that smell? And then we're like, bro, that smells like cigarettes. Right? We were laughing, and then a minute later, Damon or JP were before, like they came to just like tell us like break-offs and like whatever they like to do. They're like, yeah, they're allowed to smoke in the bowl and shit. And we're like,
what?
That's insane.
So it smelled like a casino in there?
Yeah. So then Ken was trolling. He's like, we got to win a game 1. Yeah, literally. He's like, we got to win a game 1. The fans are stressing out. We got to make sure Matt Moore.
I wouldn't be able to play because like that smell gives me like a headache. Like at a casino, like if I'm sitting there, I get a headache because all the smoke and like just the thick air.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar.
I'm surprised they allowed smoking in the venue.
Dude, our event smells like straight popcorn.
That would piss me off.
That's pure dopamine.
Dude, our events always, at least maybe not the ones that where Champs was, but the ones at ESA, dude, it smelled like straight butter.
Yeah.
Like
good butter.
Like buttered popcorn, yeah.
That's a fire smell though.
Yeah.
Cigarette smell though, you're spawning in?
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's just the culture over there is very different. I do like there were so many UK fans. I love their vibe. They're just so chill. They always have a beer. They're like, mate,
so drunk.
Yeah. They're like, mate, it happens. You know what I mean? We flew from London. You know, he's like, the next one's in London. I'm like, yeah, we're down. Maybe not this year, but you know what I mean, for sure next year.
Good clutch that.
Yeah. They're like, lads, unlucky weekend, boys. We're like, yeah, it was pretty unlucky, man. Stop smoking, by the way, in that bowl. Stop lighting up that shit, please.
Yeah, but from our point of view, I mean, it was a crazy tournament to watch. I feel like this year the league is like so close. Like there's so many teams that could actually beat other teams.
I'm convinced I could spawn in tomorrow and beat some of those teams.
And then the final was.
It was insane.
The final was insane.
The final was one of the best series I've ever watched.
Yeah, no.
And maybe that's recency bias, but
I don't think so.
Nah,
that
Game
was
7, round 11 is insane.
that's as good as it gets. It's not even that. It's just they made Control fun to watch, which for me was the impressive part because I'm like, these controls are bangers. The hard points were, I mean, it was just a good series through and through.
Hossy's growing on me a little bit. Hossy Control.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't like watching it at the start of the year just because it felt so slow, but now that teams are like figuring it out.
Yeah, people know the routes and shit now.
Yeah.
it's the most fair map,
growing
right?
on me.
Like control-wise. Like I feel like sometimes we'll see 5 offensive wins and sometimes we'll see 5 defensive wins.
Yeah.
So there's not really like a clear-cut
It's not like Proto.
side,
Proto
like
is just,
protocol.
yeah, Scrap and Draza are comedy. Like,
Yo, so I have a different opinion on this.
And-
Everybody's hating on Draza, and I don't understand why, because I think he's totally within his right to hold that beef. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
about the mother of his child, like his girlfriend or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
he has no obligation to just drop the beef and
I
fist
didn't
bump
see
Scrap.
that. I didn't see that second part.
I think everyone's tripping on that. It's like Draza, he's a child, needs to drop his ego. It's like, no, like it's
People-
one thing if it's beef between two players where it's like, I think you suck or whatever. But when you bring in your significant other, I think he's well within his right to act like this, and everyone else is roasting him.
hell
I
yeah.
totally disagree.
Oh, that shit fires me up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Start swinging next time.
makes it way more fun to watch. When it's genuine
both
like
you guys
this
get
too.
suspended. why don't they just fucking both throw hands? They're both pussies.
Wait, why do you? Wait, why do you say people are like tripping? They're like undermining.
Everybody's saying I hate this guy because Scrap's trying to be the bigger man, and I'm like, bro, what? Like you guys are out of your mind. Like first and foremost, that makes it way more fun to watch FaZe versus Steve's.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it.
When it's real like that.
Yeah.
It's stupid if they're fist bumping and smiling at each other after the game.
And
It's like,
hey,
oh,
man.
it's the WWE.
No, they like.
This
Well,
is like
Draws at
actual
least.
beef.
Draws hates him.
He should.
Well, at this point, Ernie hates him because he kind of forces his hand.
Yeah, now they have to hate each
Like,
other
Ernie's
again.
like, I didn't really hate you like that. I didn't like you, but now I really hate you because now you're making it AIDS.
Yeah, we're back.
But that just, I mean, that made it so much more fun to watch, that little moment right there.
Yeah.
What was y'all's reaction? I haven't seen y'all's reaction
To
that.
that.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I thought they were about to start scrapping on fucking stage. They like got in each other's face a little
They
bit.
should have.
I don't know.
They should have.
Do it
I don't
next
know if
time.
we were like locked in on that.
Pussies.
I think we were so mind blown at the round 11 and how they
Yeah.
they
No,
got
we talked
there.
about it, but we weren't like, oh, like it was just, I don't know. I guess it didn't look that crazy in the moment.
I
It was
wish. I
just
want to know what they
them
said.
talking and then,
I'm sure it was good games.
nah,
Good games. You played well.
I think I
Dude,
saw
Mina-
Josh say your fucking ass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Which is funny because it was game 7, round 11.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
Your fucking
matter.
ass,
though.
you lost.
Doesn't matter. You're dog shit.
That's how
it's,
it
it's
be.
a typical COD shit talk. It's actually me and Ann were at the casino when that show was happening. We were playing Hold'em together. And then
Oh, you guys were at the casino.
Yeah, we were regaining. We were both at the same Hold'em table. I was trying to show Ant the ropes of like, you know what I mean, like the little shit that he's got to like learn, especially like when you're playing live with like just like the normal poker etiquette, like what to do and what not to do and shit. And then I looked, I'm like, wait, they just went fucking round 11 game 7, and then we were just making like hypotheticals on like who was tweaking, who could have scammed, like, all this shit. But we're not gonna get into it.
Well, Paco hit Underground. Did you watch the round?
But I watched it back. Yeah,
They sent Paco out alone. They were like, go Paco.
Yeah,
No,
nah,
we also-
I don't mind that play if Paco.
No, he froze.
Yeah,
He could have tried getting out.
nah, he probably thought if he runs away, he's gonna get shot in the
But
ass.
also, I thought if your plan is to plant A, he needs to camp low and then late
yeah,
flank.
exactly.
As soon as that bomb drops, they're gonna start
They're
panicking
gonna be like, oh,
and fighting.
shit,
Yeah,
and
give it
dude,
the
that's
good
one-
10 second,
And then
5 second.
Paco
then
has a free
Yeah, literally,
pinch upstairs.
literally, it would have been money. It would have worked. That's why I don't mind when people, because I remember seeing like posts of people are so hindsight. They're like, oh, dude, this play was horrible. But it's, bro, of course you have wall hacks. You can see like
If he
what
gets a
would've worked and
2-piece,
what-
he's the hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If he gets blooded, he looks brain dead, and if he pops a 2-piece, he's the guy that won the chip. So it's like
Yeah, I just didn't love like how they
I
kind
didn't
of
like the timing of it at all.
Well, they
I
just
can't
sent
lie.
him out alone. Like
Yeah,
they didn't
nobody's
really
waiting
do.
for him. Nobody's making noise top.
Yeah.
Nobody's making noise A. Like
They didn't really do anything team oriented. They were just like,
Paco, please win us a chip.
yeah, go Paco. And they sent him underground.
This is a way lower level, but when I do that same play with Meal Team 6, I tell Fatty and Jay, I said, yo, you need to throw everything you got at A. I need you to show presence, shoulder A. Fatty, you chow outer A. That way they think, yo, they're banging out A, so you can just easily flank.
Yeah.
They kind of just,
Something that's like
They had two.
quiet-
They didn't just have
they
one
were
person
quiet on
watching
the map.
Zip. They had 2 motherfuckers at Zip.
yeah, because they had nothing else to watch.
Yeah.
Because one guy had all of like, well, I think somebody was in P2 maybe watching the front hall, maybe like shouldering it. But that's why it's good to have somebody going top, maybe bumper like the front side of P2. insta peek outer while your bumpers are going off. So like you're like faking presence on so much different parts of the map, but in reality, it's only one guy.
My heart was
just
beating like
camping.
I was. I'm telling you, man. I couldn't imagine being a coach or a player because my heart on the watch party couch was beating like I was on the stage.
Yeah,
like,
it was crazy.
It's one of those rounds, and that's one of those where if Hydra doesn't get blooded that early, FaZe would be tweaking that much more because
4v4
like,
post-spawn, like we're not doing anything.
I can't think of a better blood than someone hitting underground early and getting that 4v3. It's like, oh my god, we got blood. Yes.
Yeah, and especially like Paco too.
Yeah.
Like, you took away their ace of spades.
Now,
now we're like pretty much they're all at.
What was wrong with Hacienda? You guys said you didn't.
It's just at the start of whenever it first came out, it seemed like it played like really slow. The spawns seemed like they were far, but now that people are like figuring it out, it's just fun to watch. I feel like both sides can win. On offense, if you get a clean 4, you go top office, get a spawn trap, like their side hedges, get a spawn trap. So it's like people are just figuring out the map, and then it works on the other side too. If you kill them when you're on defense, you can spawn trap them in spiral or spawn trap them vine. So it's like, I don't know. The map just it feels like it flows way better now that people know how to play it, and you can tell like watching.
Yeah.
Like it's not super slow. Defense wins because the people don't know how to work it, and they're spawning in Narnia. It's just fun to watch now.
Yeah, I remember when we first started playing, we were like, this shit's ass. Like, it just feels like Narnia, like you're running around. But then once you start learning the routes, where to actually go, what to control, where to spawn them, you actually can make the map play pretty fast. And you also have like, okay, we could go B, we could go play for spawn kills. We could actually just have one guy cap A and then like maybe lurk somebody on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have different varieties of stuff that you could do instead of just like protocol. It's like, holy shit, like we need top middle. If we don't have top middle, we're literally in like the worst spawn trap of all time. So.
We need more maps, though.
I like watching it more than Vault, but maybe that's just because we've seen Vault so many times this year, dude.
That's the only thing I play in ranked play too. What the fuck's going on in ranked?
Dude,
I play control. It's Vault control. If I play the next series, it's Vault control. I'm fucking losing my mind.
I think at the start of the year, it was like 17 Vaults in a row to kick off the year. Controls. It was 17 map 3 Vaults in a row. Because it was only maps, Vault and Protocol. Nobody would play Protocol, so it was always Vault.
I'm already tired of watching these maps. Last year, MW3 was saved by 6-Star and Rio.
6-Star was unreal and real.
Now we have like nothing new besides Hacienda, but like it's still not new. Dealership actually looks viable, but it's gonna be like a flag tower. I don't think I played Bounty, but Dealership will be good. It's gonna be SMG heavy, like 3 or 4 per team.
I mean, shit, that's already some of the maps right now.
Yeah, Hacienda's 4
SMGs.
Or at least for a FaZe. I know MC's bringing out, it's the God Gun. It's so good.
Bro, I'm watching Grand Final Cell. Like, is he even running an AR? This is the main AR right here. Cell.
He had a sub out a lot.
Bro, he only had a sub when I was watching him.
A lot.
I'm like, God damn, this shit godlike. But listen, everyone, forgot about last year. I'm like, you guys fucking forgot about the past 6 years. How about that? Fuck me, other than Vanguard. Vanguard was an AR game, but
SMG is always better, man.
That's what I mean. But it's fine, though. It's fine. Listen, we have Shotzi Kyler. You guys, it's fine. You know what? I'll deal with it. But I think we do have to get rid of single tap run. We should allow single tap sprint, but I think that single tap run shit is a little OD.
It's giving people too much sauce for free.
Well,
listen, I'm not going to say who's moving, why they're moving. They were never moving like that. I'm not going to get into names, but I'm seeing people move a little too quick with this shit, bro.
Damn.
We used to not allow that, right?
If you see.
Huh?
When we were playing, that wasn't allowed, right? Single tap was never allowed.
No.
But you can't prove single tap sprint due to the tactical sprint assist in this game. Because like if you just walk forward, that's basically the first sprint in any other COD. But in this game, that allows you to like left, right, backwards, omni. That's why you people allow that. But then by doing that, you basically say that single tap sprint is allowed because there's no way to prove it.
I've always been against any form of help. Like that's the way I think of it. Like I think at the highest level, talent should be able to out-talent based on natural ability. Like I've always hated allowing in-game mechanics that allow like, oh, it's good for the hand. Shut the fuck up with that, man. Like
that's bullshit. Like, bro, like it's like I don't know. For me, it's just
do some hand stretches.
For me, it's just like
get the little grippy thing.
If it was up to
do
me,
some crunches.
We're G and single tap run. We're taking off the muzzles off both the guns because holy shit, everybody is zapping. Everybody's zapping both the guns. Get rid of the muzzles on both of the guns. 3, add the snipers back in, man. Let's add some swag here. Holy shit, we got top 8. We might need to spice it up a little bit. Holy shit, happened. Insurance strat, back pocket snipe, and D. We need better maps. So I'm hoping these 2 maps that could be added are definitely at least add one of them for all the 3 modes. I feel like that could literally help the map pool tremendously. So
Black Ops 4 maps in this game would hit like crack.
Yeah, they would. But
if we got frequency, Arsenal, And honestly, any single Black Ops 4 map I'd be happy with.
Yeah.
That's
It'd play a lot different, though. Because, like, remember, BO4, you were throwing shoulders, getting tagged. Psst.
Yeah,
now it's like, they would play different. But I feel like Hasi works, though. Like
Hasi's good. Hasi's good.
Hasi works, so.
Yeah, just Arsenal or Frequency.
Arsenal, and then I would bust.
So
I feel like
good.
both those maps, though, were like shoulder stem maps.
Yeah, they were.
Like
Frequency
heavy.
U, Frequency P1. You're
Heavy.
I think Seaside would be great in this game.
And shot punch maps, like Frequency, no shot punch.
Yeah,
They're
Frequency,
sliding
every hill is shot punch hill.
Yeah,
P1, P2, P4. Or was it
Remember,
P4?
the shot
Yeah.
punch was like instant.
I think it would work.
No, it would definitely work.
They figure it out because I mean, Hacienda works perfectly. I guess Frequency's smaller. I still think Seaside will be great in this game. Like I'm just imagining like a Barrels Hill.
Yeah,
the
I think
Jackal.
Seaside would be better just because there's Taxper in this game. So that map was a little bit bigger in BO4, but I feel like it'd play faster.
I
in this
keep
game.
forgetting about Taxper, and Taxper does change the map. Hacienda is a kind of big enough to
And you
where
get a
I don't
knife in
think
this
you
game.
notice it a lot.
Freak, you'd be
Tax Sprint, yeah,
you're already there.
you'd be across the map and
Yeah, Freak would be
I was
Arsenal too. Arsenal, you'd be you'd be
You'd be
everywhere.
A to B in 2 seconds.
You'd be everywhere so quick.
Yeah, that tax sprint, especially with everybody having a default, like all 8 players have a knife with tax sprint. So it's like, holy shit, with single tap. We got to get rid of single tap game. What the fuck, bro? Some of these guys ain't moving like that, bro. I'm not trying to say a name because then he's going to run me for the rest of the year.
Oh, he said he's, so it's one person.
No, multiple names. There's he's.
And it's a
plural.
guy.
It's plural. It's
not a
it's a
girl.
guy. So like, yeah, eliminated to 48 players in the league. But yeah, so then I'm telling you, bro, some of these motherfuckers they moving a little too good, and it's not like they're moving like that previously. It's just as soon
Come
as we
on,
allow this
Tej.
shit-
Fucking take it off, brother.
It's Tej. Let's just say it. It's fucking Tej.
Take it off, brother.
See, that's like, okay. So I saw this debate on Reddit, and I'm not sure where I stand on it. Is the talent better today or back then? And I understand both sides. I will say these games are easier to play in the sense that there are things done for you now that weren't done back then.
Yeah.
Running mechanics, dynamic aiming. There are things now that I think
Allow the game to be
allow the
5
game to be
million times
closer in
easier.
skill gap than it would be if those things weren't a thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What do you think, Davis? I think you're about to say something.
No, there's just a lot more shit in the game. Like if you're talking about like Black Ops 2 in comparison, there was no tac sprint. There was no like slide aimings, crack aiming.
It was also just harder to shoot.
I
in
think-
general.
That's the
was
number
just-
one
Yeah.
part for me. Is like
I think
it
games
was,
used to be
somebody
more
was raw, you
punishing.
would notice it right away.
I think now with like the speed of the game, I truly do think old school COD was a little more like chess, where it was a little slower, bar like AW, but like just based on the movement of the game and how fast everything was, the game was like Black Ops 2 was slower than Black Ops 6 for sure. But there was a level of when you're playing something like CTF, if you go 4 down once, it's like, holy fuck, you just bottled the entire map. Whereas now you go 4 down, you're back where you were in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
'cause of
you're
how
one
fast
slide
you're moving
cancel
with the
away, and
knife.
then you could stop.
Yeah.
I just feel like games used to be more punishing, and now you can kind of afford. Like, for example, like back in Hacienda and Black Ops 4, I could be tripping. There's no way Garage was getting broken like it is now. Nowadays, you get a wipe and they're spawning in the back. You'd think you have them trapped. And I feel like at the event, teams were breaking that nearly every single time.
Yeah, it's just like
So
how
I'm not, maybe I'm making shit up, but
just new gen COD, bro. It's just like I don't know. Without just trying to like dive too deep into it, I guess for lack of better terms. But I don't know. It's just it's easier to play, bro. Like everybody could shoot like prime formal. Everybody's. I'm telling you, like all these, like the game. Remember how there was me and JP were talking about it. There was pick 10 back then. Now it's a fucking pick 20. Everybody got 6 attachments on their gun. On both the guns, you could have a stack pistol, stack there. You have fucking 40,000 perks. You have a stun nade. You have a trophy. It's like, god damn, these motherfuckers are juggernauts.
I miss
Literally.
I miss when there were roles. Like I miss when Rambo had to run lightweight marathon so he can run the flags.
I mean,
And-
you're
I
going
love
all the way
those.
back to MW2 with that, brother.
Well,
okay,
well,
I missed
even-
15
Too far
years.
back.
Okay,
Too far back. bitch.
Well, no.
COD was so good, 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going way back.
You know what I mean. Black Ops 2, your AR was the anchor, and he was rotating, and he used double trophies with fast hands. Like, players kind of had roles that made it more of a team composition game rather than everybody's a do-it-all, which I think we might have been behind. Like, I kind of like how every player now has to do different roles, but I missed, Stainville's running 2 trophies because that's his job. This guy's running flak because he's in the hill. That's his job. I guess I just missed some of the...
Put your 25% in.
I'm just unk, man. I don't know.
Now 25%, everyone's doing
Yeah.
literally everything.
Now I'm
Nah,
watching
literally.
teams that should be blowing out teams in super close series. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating.
I think
the whole
I
thing.
think it's just the game as well. I
The
think
game is definitely part of it.
Yeah, I think the game, I think like last year, I don't know, last year felt like I don't want to say more of a bang out, but I feel like this year is a lot more structured in terms of like hard point and just the mechanics of the game. And I feel like that makes it easier for worse teams to compete. Because like, dude, last year you were just out-talent a team.
Well, I'm not
and
even
you would
joking,
just win.
Other than Major 4, because we couldn't win S&D, but even in Major 4, we went 1-6. Like, we weren't ass at Respawn. We were still shitting on every team in Respawn, especially the lower half teams, but we were just losing every S&D. So it's like, that's why it looked a lot worse. Like,
now I feel like Respawn versus the 11th place team is still
it's
always
Yeah,
close.
because you can die in a spot you're not supposed to, and you spawn back ammo, and now they have P4 on Vault. It's like shit like that. I feel like this year is more structured, which is why it's not the only reason why games are closer, but I feel like that's why some of the other worst teams have a better chance. Because if one person scams,
and
there's
everybody knows how to play it too.
Yeah.
Just going into the year, I thought the skill gap would be like the biggest it's been in a while because of Omni movement. And now as we're watching matches, it feels the opposite. It feels like the skill gap is little to none.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just teams are, I mean, sort of as the league goes on, teams will get better, right? Because you have teams like Thieves form and talent sort of gravitates towards each other when contracts expire. So I feel like teams actually do improve over time just naturally. Yeah. I feel like the game, I don't know.
These guns take no skill, dude. I'm going to just say.
Dude, this pisses me off. Before the patch, no matter what anybody says, the visual recoil matters.
Of course
everyone's like, it was just visual. It doesn't matter. It does matter.
Yeah, because, okay.
It's different.
And I understand that if it was the option between to have visual recoil out and not have, like, we should obviously have, like, no visual recoil, but then we got to add recoil ourselves, gang.
Exactly.
We can't just have, like, oh, well, none of these guns are ICRs and there's no visual recoil.
I'd rather visual recoil than what it is now. I'd rather visual recoil than no visual recoil with no recoil.
Exactly.
One or the other.
But since there's no visual recoil, which is a good thing, honestly.
You just pissed off a lot of people with that.
I don't
people
care.
love the no visual recoil.
No, but it is a good thing. But then we got to add some recoil ourselves because now, before how it was, it made it so there was. I guess I don't know if it was like an RNG skill gap, but there was more of a skill gap because it's not fucking just shooting like an ICR and fucking BO4. You know what I mean?
Easily.
So I just don't understand.
Thing was a laser.
That's what I mean, like, bro, like, oh my god, everybody loves saying this game takes no skill, and then these guys are running around with single tap run and fucking 5 attachments in their gun, and they think they're godlike. So
with no visual recoil, just zapping.
Yeah, good shit, guys. You guys are shooting like formal, and you think it's normal when you guys were getting turned on 6 years ago. Luka to the Lakers, by the way.
Luka to the Lakers.
Luka to the Lakers is nuts. It's been out for a while now. It's probably been out for a week. Whenever people are going to see this, but
this was crazy.
Deserto's taking over.
Bro, I feel so bad for both the players involved.
It says traded top 500 Overwatch 2 player. Wow. I was like, how is Deserto just making like sports?
No, Dexerto's killing it now though, because they have different accounts. They have that screen time account that tweets all about movies and TV shows that I'm always seeing.
Yeah.
Deserto is kind of, I think they're still like the top gaming news, but they've transitioned into like more mainstream news too, and they're killing it.
Right?
Hell yeah!
I just saw Dexerto Mike with Mr. Beast the other day on his Instagram story. So Dexerto's doing good things. Crazy. Dexerto started like.
Who won the trade, Bruce?
Modern Warfare 3.
Listen, this might sound insane, but because it's like long term, the Lakers won the trade. They got Luka Doncic in his prime, and he's going to be discussing for another 10 years. But low key, like for the next year or two, I think the Mavs did get better just for the next year or two. Obviously, trading Luka is insane. You should never do it just because, like, one, he's a fan favorite, homegrown. You brought him in from Slovenia, and then he grew up here. Everybody loves him. He brought you to the finals last year. You should never trade somebody like that. But if you're just looking at it, just a basketball, like, improving, just basketball team-wise, like, now Kyrie might get a little better. AD is, like, honestly, he's like a top 8 scorer in the league. He's averaging 26, 12, and like 2 blocks a game, and he's probably arguably the best defensive player in the league. So just for the next 2 years before AD hopefully doesn't get hurt anymore, I do think the Mavs did get better because I feel like bringing someone like that is just automatically going to make your team better. Maybe not for Luka, but
I don't know. I feel like they're going to lose a significant amount of fans because of that.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Didn't they lose like hundreds of thousands of followers?
That's why I don't think it's worth it.
That's like a spit in the face to the fan base.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, if you went to a Mavs game, we've been to plenty. Yeah. That Luka magic, like, just
he has aura.
That stadium, like
he's got aura.
Whenever we would go to a Mavs game, I mean, if Luka was hurt, we'd be like, "Fuck, I want to see Luka." I want to see
literally
Luka
same. Yeah.
I feel like they made the Mavs feel like just another NBA team now. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like the Mavs, like at least for the Dallas market, that was like a special team, a special player, 25 years
Just went to the
old.
finals, man. Like,
He didn't know.
What?
Also, hearing that GM talk, what he was saying was mind-blowing. Jason Kidd sitting next to him.
Sitting right next to him.
Straight face.
I was wondering if that was
That
real.
guy looked fuming, and he's just like, I mean, me and Jason Kidd were aligned. Like, I know the archetypes of players, so I don't even have to talk to him when I make moves. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking
You just
crazy?
traded, like-
insane.
You just silent. That's
and
like
Jason Kidd's saying
He went
nothing.
rogue, dude.
I'm telling you, just from,
Saying nothing.
like, and that's such a bad look for like other players in the league too. Because how do you think they're gonna feel? Like, let's say if I'm freaking Anthony Edwards and I get traded to the Mavs, and I think that I fuck with Dallas. We just went to the finals. How do you think he feels? Now he knows that, bro. Luka got traded. There's no security in this motherfucking team. You know what I mean?
That's like
he got traded.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
That's
Right.
like TP trading Scott and be like, yeah, I know what Hector likes. We obviously will.
Right, exactly.
I'm aligned with Hector and Damon.
It's like JP
I know the
Krause dropping.
archetype.
him.
It's like, what are you doing, dude? That's just such a weird thing.
You don't do that because I'm telling you, even in a basketball sense, it does. I could see why, but you just don't do it because it's not worth like the consequences that come with it.
Are the
fan
Lakers
base-
going to the finals?
Actually, I don't know. I don't think the Lakers like.
Who's
bro,
their
but the
ce-
thing
who's
is,
their
AD was
center?
godlike, bro. I'm telling you, AD is godlike. That's why people are making it seem like Luka got traded for a bunch of scrubs, but in reality, AD is him.
Who's I haven't watched a lot. Who's like the Lakers big man now?
Yeah, because they needed a big. AD's
no.
comedy. He's like, yo, he's telling them because the deadline's coming up. He's like, yo, we need a big. You know what I mean? Like, because
I'm
he
kind
likes
of
to play the 4, and then the GM was like, I bet we need a big. We just got rid of AD.
I saw a tweet. It's like AD asked for a center, and they sent it to the AAC, the American Airlines Center. They said bye.
That's so fucked.
But
yeah.
I'm kind of a casual, but like I know AD's gross. The Mavs should be good.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's about that. I think it's like,
No, exactly. Yeah, that's what you.
and you should have got more in the trade for your long term. Okay, if you're making a short term deal, you're getting AD. It's like, okay, maybe we'll be better for the next 1 to 2 years. The original deal, like the Lakers GM was talking about, had more first round picks, and he somehow
they got that
finessed
Max Christie
this GM into taking less for Luka because he was like, Luka's got a drinking problem. He's a bit of a wild card. I'm like, dude, the fact he was able to convince this guy.
Wait,
is
what? Luka's
crazy.
got a drinking problem. What?
Apparently, yeah. And he got a
Wait, did you see the clip
He
whenever
just
the
drinks beers after the game.
Yeah, did you see the clip whenever the
Yeah, there's gotta
GM
be
like
more
comes
to
up
that.
to him and takes his beer away? I'd
Yeah,
be like,
a while ago.
imagine
Yeah,
Hector came
yeah.
up and took my beer away
would-
after we won a game. After we're going to the finals,
Yeah.
I'd be
I
like,
don't
what
know.
the
I see
fuck?
Yeah. I didn't say that's insane.
I'm not from Dallas, but I actually feel bad from like people
Nah,
from
yeah.
Dallas.
No, I feel horrible.
Who, like,
for
Like a
him.
hardcore
You see
Mavs
people
saw a
outside of the
team-
AAC
Thank God
center?
we're not downtown
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh yeah, no, it would be insane.
It's insane.
Imagine going to the facility and then it's just people bringing, oh fuck you, Mavs.
Well, we got Mavs night, February
Dude,
February 10th.
Dude, I saw a tweet. It was comedy. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
somebody tweeted like under the video that we were promoting like the Mavs night shit, and then somebody because it was a video of me breaking the shot, and then somebody goes, "We went from Luka to Dashy season with the heartbreak emoji." I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna get a bucket, bro. Listen, I ain't 77, but I can get a bucket.
AD is a gamer too. Like that guy loves Call of Duty. I always
Yeah.
see him with swag.
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
So 1-for-1, it makes sense. You just drop the main AR first, so.
We dropped an Overwatch player for a COD player.
You think there's any team changes after Major 1?
I sure hope.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
I don't want to say who.
Who should you replace?
Me?
Yeah.
Listen.
Scrap for draws.
Yeah, let's hear it, Zin.
It's
Nah,
happening.
I don't want to.
Let's hear the delusion.
Come on, Zin.
It's not delusion.
We want to
Trust me.
see it.
I already heard intel. Not gonna say from who.
I mean, yeah.
Tell
if there
me, I'll
aren't
say it.
team changes, then motherfuckers ain't trying. It's as simple as
Yeah,
that. Because like,
100%.
there's definitely
I
some
think
teams.
gentle mates need to consider something just because they're not getting wins, even if they're close. Like, yeah, their fan base is crazy, and like I like all those players, but what are they in 11th place
Dude,
right
that
now?
fan base was pretty insane. No lie. That tip it. Yeah, but you think gentlemen should make a change? For who though?
Was Gataga there?
That's the question. I don't know.
I
don't
do
know
like
if
that
Gataga
core three of Priest, Kiz, and
Guys,
Caesar. And then I see what the vision is with Linz, but I don't know who you drop between those four because Linz is kind of like the poster boy in terms of like.
they need
yeah,
like
Lens is solid.
they need a slayer.
And he's not. Yeah, and he's pretty good.
They need someone who's gonna drop a 1.1 every map. Like they need like a consistent
Isn't that basically Linz,
Slayer.
I think?
They need like a Saints. Yeah, but I don't know if Linz
They need a
is.
Saints.
Yeah, they need a Nato.
That's
where,
a throwback.
Where his only
He's
job
on
is
his,
to get
like,
kills.
Guys, for everyone that doesn't know
Old school
Saints,
shit.
yeah, he's from a while ago.
Holy
But he
shit.
was a
okay,
solid
if you don't know
Slayer.
Saints,
You don't know
you're
Saints.
very new. Like
Yeah, that's pretty.
I wouldn't say very
I
new.
wouldn't say very.
Nato played in the
He didn't
CDL.
play Cold War. He didn't play Cold War.
He played MW 2019, didn't he? Or did he not?
That was his.
I don't know.
That was
if
his
he
last
did.
year, I think.
That was his last
Or
year.
Black Ops 4 is last year.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever played in the
Wait,
CDL.
Nato might
But
be
like,
OG
but
now,
like
bro.
when
Bro,
Nato,
Nato
I'm
in my
kinda
head,
scared.
I feel like Nato just.
Nato just retired last year in my head.
Hey, no, I'm telling you, that was a long time ago.
but like when Nato was like a top 3, like AR, like that was a while ago.
Nato.
Or
Sub.
top 3. He was a sub?
Yeah, he's a sub.
Damn, I
Damn,
lost
you really
it.
forgot it.
I really forgot.
We all forgot about him.
I really forgot. I thought he was
I don't
an
know.
AR.
I mean, Boston
Nah, he was a
too.
sub.
Boston's a weird
Holy
one because
shit.
I think you let it ride with Boston and see where it goes. Just because they did so well online, like I think you give them another chance to see and try and translate it on land because they were really good online. I thought they looked really good. I don't really know who you go for. Cammy had a bad tournament. I texted Cammy. I was like, dude, are you shit? He goes, Zin, bro, I swear I'm not wank. I don't know.
I love Cammy's like
Yeah.
lingo. His like.
He said,
Bruh.
he said, I swear I'm not wank, bro. He said, I know I played like wank, but I'm not wank.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know. I think Boston maybe might be considering a change, but I think Purge didn't play well either for what we saw online. Snoopy still looked good.
Dude, this game on land, I feel like it's a Treyarch thing. I mean, maybe Seth or you could like maybe, talk about, I guess, in previous CODs, but I swear to God, Treyarch games specifically, the transition from online to land is the biggest gap between the other two developers. It's actually insane. Like, I remember Cold War.
I agree with that because Hitreg and Treyarch games has always been just not
Yeah.
as good.
But then you go to land and it's like, holy shit, like
Yeah,
my
and-
bolts are actually working. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Yamas looked really good on land.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like
Not as good as the Jackal, but it looked good.
Yeah,
It looked
that's-
like there were a lot of like horseshit kills though. There was
Yeah,
a lot of
there
like
was.
there was like a lot of like bullets ghosting and stuff, and we were like, that looked insane.
That looked good.
Like,
Like,
the
wait,
headshot multiplier is also so whack still.
dude, the one gunfight that I still remember was the 1v1 with Lucky and Ant on B Rock. It was like 4-2, it was last map. And then Ant was on top of the rock, like P4, and then Lucky was coming in from open, just shoulder peek the right, deleted Ant off the fucking top
Oh,
of the
yeah,
rock.
yeah,
in the
yeah. I know what
1v1.
you're talking about. Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, online, Lucky doesn't hit a bullet there, no bullshit. But I'm just thinking, holy shit, like, there's some gunfights that you lose, and then there's sometimes, but for the most part, it is better, like the game, but it's just the gap from how different it is insane.
Yeah, it's kind of always been that way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Thank you so much for watching the OpTic Podcast. It's time to talk about some HelloFresh. HelloFresh, you guys have heard of it before. We've talked about it many, many times. If you're hungry and you want to eat at home, you don't want to stop eating out so damn much, because I know you guys do. Get some HelloFresh, man. It delivers straight to your door. The prep is easy. The cleanup is easy. It's pretty affordable. I mean, you just cannot go wrong. HelloFresh, you get farm, fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and also affordable. That is why it is America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh's 15-minute meals are done in just 3 simple steps, so you can eat better this year without all of the hassle. You save valuable time. Fewer trips to the grocery store. Thanks to the HelloFresh Market. That's over 100 add-on items that you can add to your weekly box, like quick breakfasts, packable snacks, beverages, and more. A lot of my friends, and myself included, have used HelloFresh. It is just phenomenal because the hassle of the grocery store, especially here in Texas, is obnoxious. There's so many people, I would argue too many people, and HelloFresh really helps with that. Get up to 10 free meals and a free high-protein item for life at HelloFresh.com/OpTic10FM. 1 item per box with active subscriptions. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only, and it varies by plan. That's up to 10 free HelloFresh meals. Just go to HelloFresh.com/OpTic10FM. America's #1 meal kit. Do you guys like money? Do you like making money? More importantly, do you like saving the money that you already have? Because that is important, because I've made many mistakes in my life. And I wish, instead of making those mistakes, I had just downloaded Rocket Money. Rocket Money is an all-around finance app. I don't even have to look at the sheet because I literally have it downloaded. You download it, you link your bank accounts, you link your other finance apps like PayPal, and it can look at all of your ingoing and outgoing money, how much money you've spent on different things. It can help you with budgeting, and also, most importantly, it can help you cancel those unwanted subscriptions. Have you ever signed up for something and all of a sudden you're paying for it and you forget you're paying for it? You don't even know what you're paying for anymore. You've got 15 different streaming services that you're paying for a month, and also 3 gym memberships that you're paying for, because I know your ass doesn't go to the gym. Well, it's time to cancel or, improve your financial freedom by becoming more aware, and Rocket Money can help. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. If you want to talk to your insurance, your rent, your whatever, Rocket Money can help you with that, and then possibly even lower your bills. Your monthly bills. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/optic today. That's rocketmoney.com/optic, rocketmoney.com/OPTIC. Y'all see those aliens? Sorry.
Wait, really?
What, the Mars
The
structure
Mars
thing?
square.
This is
what?
I saw this. They were saying this has to be
That's
millions
real.
and millions of years old or something.
What?
That is real.
Because they were saying
Aliens.
the perfect square has to be man-made, right?
Wait, that's on Mars?
Yeah, there's a thing that's people say there's no right angles in or no straight lines in nature, which is not true.
Well, there's fucking 4 of them right there.
Yeah, but that on Mars is crazy.
What even is that?
A square.
How big is that?
Under
How big is
sand,
that?
I guess.
Is that taking like wall on Mars?
I think that means we've been there before.
100 million
Before
years ago?
before the Great Reset.
Yeah, because we don't know what happened a million years ago.
Yeah, that's insane. I have not seen this.
The universe is like the craziest thing in the world. Because there could be 19 different Earths and we would never know.
That just
That's
looks
how
like a
big
cheese.
the universe
I'm
is.
gonna keep it a butt.
There could be a team
it's
called
insane.
Gaming Optic doing a podcast.
Remember
right
Men
now.
in Black at the end whenever the alien takes the little marble and it's Earth on the cat's chain? You remember that shit?
I don't remember it, but
But then there's an alien, he just like puts it in a little bag of like a bunch of other like planets. Like imagine if that shit, I mean that's not real.
That's actual reality though. Like there's probably 20 planets with different forms of life.
Yeah, there's probably that's probably an alien that
And-
was
and-
probably
and
eating
you'll
a
never
Cheez-It,
know,
and
'cause
then he
they're
literally- that's a cheese in
millions
an
and
alien's
millions.
thing, and he just threw it to Mars.
Yeah, right? That's a tracking homing beacon on
Yeah.
fucking Mars.
That's a Cheez-It. And he
That's a
just
Cheez-It?
and it fell on the floor, and he was like, "I'm throwing it to Mars. I don't want
But
to eat it
like,
anymore."
if there's a structure, if there's literally like the base of a structure, which is what everyone's thinking, where's everything else?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
what
good
is
question.
it? Like, what
It could be
it
under sand. And this maybe the winds have finally blown it enough to where it's visible. Everything could be there could be a civilization hidden under sand.
Dude, we need the rover to start fucking digging. I want to see what's under there.
But that's
Wait,
crazy.
So was that picture taken from?
An iPhone.
And
Oh,
this
yeah,
also is
iPhone.
wait,
It was
this is
iPhone, right?
this is kind of blowing my mind too.
So this picture is like right next to it, or is it like from the atmosphere, basically? Does that make sense?
This shit says it's through Arizona State University's Mars Image Explorer. These Arizona State's balling like that. They gotta
Oh yeah, they're nice at football too.
So why don't they start digging? We need more info.
Hook them.
we gotta get there
Okay.
first.
That's so
Don't we have a
crazy.
rover?
Do we have a rover up
Spear
there?
'em?
If Elon came to you, Davis, and said, "I'll give you $5 million, you want to go to space?" Are you saying yes?
Absolutely not.
But, okay, thank God.
Dude,
I was gonna
wait,
say,
you know-
fuck
Fuck
no.
that.
Dude, you know, I saw so many videos of
Well, how long are you up
Chris
there?
Hadfield, whatever his name is.
Up and down.
Yeah, I'd do it.
No, you would not.
For $5 million,
I know for a
you go
fact.
to the moon.
I know for an absolute fact you would not do it.
$5 million?
I know with
Imagine when you
absolute
touch down,
certainty.
you're like, nah.
when you touch down.
When you
yeah.
touch down in the Pacific
But imagine
Ocean.
when you get up there, it's like
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Now you got to go back down. I'm just.
I mean, at this
I
point,
couldn't fathom.
they're so good at it though. It's not like
I don't care.
Back then, where it's like this shit.
It just
just
might
yeah. We actually just watched Fly Me to the Moon yesterday with Channing Tatum and Scarlett
Fly me
It's
Johansson.
a good movie.
to the moon.
Yeah, it was all right, but it's about space and like the space race. I'd go up now. Aren't they trying to make like commercial flights that can go up there?
I'm not getting on that.
We
flight.
can't even go to Mars though.
Imagine first
Yeah.
class for
We
that.
can't even land.
Going to London's like $7K.
You get a drink and it starts
First class
it starts
is 250
fucking,
grand.
starts floating.
Dude, what?
I'll tell you what, man. This stuff always blows my mind. Like even the ocean, the fact that we've only seen 10% of the ocean, that means there is the craziest creatures that we have no idea about, because just based on statistics, there has to be crazy shit in that water.
I think space is the coolest shit in the world. Like, no lie.
Dude, space scares me. I don't know why, but it's just terrifying.
I'll just watch astronaut videos on like the way they describe space, and then they're just saying like how like if whenever you view outside, you don't see any stars. It's just pure blackness. It's like it's so black that you visually think that you could touch it, like how close it is to you. You know what I'm saying? How scary that is.
Fuck
It just makes me feel like I'm nothing.
Fuck that.
Like when I
You
think of space, I'm like, we're nothing. Like we're just
nothing.
We're just
Nothing
nothingness.
matters.
Nothing.
Nothing matters. I could get naked right now.
Okay, let's not do that.
That is true.
It doesn't
I think
matter.
about that a lot.
Dude, like nothing matters.
Yeah.
We could all get naked.
Let's all just get naked.
I said,
like,
I said it on the Flycast. That's the way I try to think. Like, whenever I'm stressed, I'm like, I'm gonna die one day. Who gives a fuck? It's like, who cares?
It's like that's
It's
a strong,
morbid, but it's good.
That's a strong mentality because that would make other people freak out more. We're all gonna die one day.
Dude, what's crazy
I gotta freak out more now.
Well, no, every now and then you get that thought that you're gonna die one day and you shit yourself. Like I was in Vegas in December, and it's like 2 a.m. and I got the thought, and I instantly went from about to fall asleep to wide awake, heart racing, like, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
really
die
think
one
about
day.
it. I don't really think about it like that.
It's just the
that
way-
used to happen a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, it doesn't really freak me out like that.
It terrified
When
me.
I was a kid, it used to happen to me a lot, but it doesn't happen to me anymore. But
I mean,
every once in a while, like the thought will creep in, and I like push it out. I'm like, no.
Well, Iz
Like, we're not
loves
thinking
bringing it
about
up.
that.
Iz is like, isn't it crazy we're all gonna die one day? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
That is hilarious.
It'll piss me off.
Yeah,
The only time it freaks me out is if I'm like baked, but I gotta be really baked,
Yeah.
like uncomfortable,
baked
manual
is whenever
breathing.
you. Yeah.
I'm about to fucking puke or baked, which does not happen like
Yeah,
ever.
and then the Taco Bell order is delaying, so you have more time to think about it. It makes sense.
Oh, so this is common for Brucey. You said
Yeah.
the Taco Bell order's delaying.
Yeah, well,
dude.
This is more of a
trust me, them quesadillas be smacking.
It is. I used to say the reason I stopped smoking so much is because I would smoke and then they would just like Taco Bell would just find me. Like I didn't even order it. I'm pretty positive I never ordered it.
Did you just have the same reorder? That's the same flow.
I would just open the door and there was Taco Bell there.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
oh shit, it found me.
I wonder when I wonder if Bruce's metabolism's ever gonna slow.
No, it's
This guy mucks.
It'll happen.
We were talking about this.
I'm telling you right now, it's starting. It's starting.
It'll
Dude,
happen.
we were talking about like, this motherfucker Brandon eats whatever he wants. Like whenever we did the Madden stream, you got the fajitas, and then you got
Krispy Kreme.
you got something else with you got the nachos,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you double ordered a half
I
dozen
want a
Krispy
dessert.
Kremes.
I want a dessert.
And I was
my
like, bro, if I
God.
did that, I would have tits.
How old are you?
It's because everything just goes to my stomach. So like right now, it just doesn't. Like, right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like it was the other day. I was thinking like, holy shit, I could start a beer belly starting to develop here a little bit. It wasn't as I was kind of.
But you don't really drink though, so it's not really a beer belly.
Yeah, it's just a food baby.
Yeah.
It's still food baby.
I looked at myself in the mirror like a month and a half ago and I was like, fuck that. That is horrible. So then I started starving myself.
Yeah,
like
you look
an
thinner.
American. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you down good amount of weight? You look it.
Yeah, like 8 pounds or something like that.
Oh, nice. Dude, dieting fucking sucks.
It's the
It
worst.
sucks.
It's actually the worst.
It sucks.
It's also tough being here with
So many good
all of
food
you
options.
guys and how many people we have, because there's always an excuse.
Dude, we just went to Loro the
James
other day.
texts
Dude.
me, yo, me and Nick
Where?
are going to get food. Do you want to come?
Loro.
Hector's like, I owe you guys Uchi.
Was it in Spain?
Not here.
Valentine's
here.
Day? Like,
Dude, they're fucking. I just walked over like to the other side of the room and there's fucking Girl Scout cookies just on the table. Just on the table, ready to be munched on.
Just this ready to be consumed.
And I was like, fuck, I guess I have to.
You guys got to try Loro though. It's like an Asian smokehouse fusion barbecue.
I've ordered a good amount.
Really?
I think it's the same owners as might be Uchi.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, it is.
I think
You're right.
Uchi
You're
and
right.
Loro. Yeah, it's like Uchi's like barbecue fusion type plate.
Dude,
Hell
it's
yeah.
so good. They have like these fried cornbread with like it tastes like mashed
You don't
potatoes.
gotta.
but-
That's
dude,
just
it's
Like polenta?
fried
Yeah,
cornbread.
yeah, but it's like in like a ball, and then you eat it, and it's
Oh, hell
unbelievable.
yeah.
There's like a little dipping sauce. It's like a Chipotle mayo-ish type.
Oh.
Forget about it.
Chipotle mayo.
Pulled pork sandwich. We got the brisket. The brisket is literally butter. I'm not even the knife. It's just fucking falling apart.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
downtown did you go, or is there one here?
It's in. There's one downtown, but the closest one to here is in Addison. It's like 15 away.
Oh, okay. There's
That's worth the trip.
There's Nando's in Addison too.
Yeah,
15.
it's literally a
Yeah,
matter of
but-
30-second walk from Nando's.
Oh, okay.
Nando's though, it's like
We hit that shit already.
No, that's good though.
I
Nando's
do.
is
I do like
Nando's is like a meal where I can eat out and not feel huge.
Yo, can we see this Battlefield game?
Why does love always feel like a battlefield?
This shit just looks like MW not 2019.
Yo, Battlefield's kind of lit though. Like,
Nah,
Is this not MW 2019?
COD has ruined these games for me because these games just feel so clunky compared to COD.
dude, but when everything's blowing up around you and there's just so much destruction, it's like,
This feels more
It's a
immersive.
Battlefield.
dude, it's literally a
Literally.
battlefield.
This feels like a movie that you're playing.
I can't. This is not MW 2019.
When is this scheduled to sign up now? Okay. I mean,
I hope it does well though, because
Yeah.
their most recent one shit the bed.
we'll give it a shot.
What was it called?
2042.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Well, wasn't there like a lot of issues with the release of 2042?
Yeah, it's the release was the big issue.
Yeah, so hopefully this one releases
That's
smoothly.
like Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Apparently, Cyberpunk now is amazing.
yeah,
Oh,
Cyberpunk
yeah,
is
yeah.
like mostly positive reviews. Same with that. What's that open world sandbox game where you're No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky had like a horrible release, and now they have like mostly positive reviews.
What's the
Turned
best
it around.
Battlefield?
I wonder why that is. I guess they're just so stressed to get it out that they just kind of have to
You
go
can
live
pause it
with.
now. I'm freaking out.
Well, Battlefield, they have a
Watching the
Battlefield.
same 8-second clip like constantly.
I swear to God, I thought it was Ramaza.
I feel like right now this is like their chance though, because like obviously Call of Duty's in a bad spot.
Vulnerable.
This is Battlefield's chance. If they release some heat, bro.
Which one was the best
Think of-
Battlefield? Is it 2 or 3? Or is that even a Battlefield? That
I
is
don't
a-
I liked Battlefield 1. I don't know if that's
When did
bad.
it drop?
Remember Titanfall?
Yeah,
Titanfall's-
that's what Apex is like from.
Those big ass tanks. Wait, Apex is based off Titanfall?
Yeah, the Apex characters are Titanfall characters.
I
It's
didn't
the
Right.
Same,
I didn't
same
even know
lore.
that. I
That
didn't even
blew
know
my
that.
mind when I first heard
I
it
didn't
too.
even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pathfinder. I think Pathfinder's in Titanfall. I think.
I don't know.
I can't
Game
remember.
trailers used to hit so much different, and then you go buy the copy, which added to the experience. There was a whole thing of like acquiring the game, anticipating the game, acquiring the game, and then getting to play the game. That has been eliminated now with this digital bullshit. Now it's like, I'll just wake up and download it, and I don't know. I feel like it takes away from
The experience.
the experience that you used to get,
Yeah.
the
I agree.
anticipation, the drive to get it in the passenger seat. Mom's driving.
Yep.
She
Yo,
buys it for
Just
you.
opening up the case.
I don't pay
I
for
swear
it.
to
She
God.
pays for it. I play the game. Then
Yeah.
she tries to take it away, and I fucking scream at the top of my lungs, no. Start crying.
Then she takes your controller away. My mom got pretty smart. She then eventually stopped taking my controllers because she knew I had a spare one, like Ninja spare one, and then she started taking away the plug that went into the wall that was like basically the power cord.
Yeah.
She just took away that thing. So it wasn't the Xbox.
so
you-
toxic.
So it'd be like pretty.
That's
it's
so
pretty
toxic.
teasing. You see
Taking
your
away the
Xbox,
wire.
it doesn't ever turn on.
You're trying to figure out how to hotwire into the fucking wall.
I'll never
get this
forget
thing on.
The day before MW2 launch day, I got suspended from school.
Calculated.
My dad brought home this guy's an asshole. He brought home the MW2 disc and said, "You're not playing it today," and just hit it. And I was fucking screaming, crying, losing my mind. Like, dude, give me the game.
You're not playing this today.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Honestly,
insane.
that was way worse than not letting me get it.
Yeah.
The copy was in my house and I knew it, and I'm like, this guy's an asshole. This guy really knows how to get under my skin, man.
Wait, what'd you get suspended for?
I forget it.
You beat
I got
someone's ass?
No. When did it come out?
He wasn't beating anybody's ass.
What year did MW2 come out?
2008, 2009. It was 2008.
Yeah, that sounds
November.
right.
I'm trying to think what grade I was in. So I graduated in 2015. That was my
You were
senior
born in
year.
89, right? 89.
That was like 7th, 8th
97.
grade. 7th grade, maybe?
7th grade?
6th grade, maybe even 6th grade for me. Well,
I-
you're younger than me.
I can't talk about why I got suspended. I actually can't.
Is it cancelable?
Yeah.
What
It's
the fuck?
cancelable. You were 6th grade. It can't be cancelable.
Yeah, what? You were good, bro.
You kill somebody?
Nah, it was.
I know exactly.
You said a
what
bad
No,
word?
You said a really bad
I made a
word.
joke that didn't
Then hit.
didn't fly as a joke.
Oh,
Was it slur or racist?
Actually, neither.
Oh, then you're good.
No, it was. I mean,
You're fine.
it was
No.
bad.
You could say it verbatim right
I
now.
can't.
And
I
nothing
can't.
would be. Raj said you're good.
I thought I was friends. There was 2 different suspensions in this grade. I forget what it was.
yeah, let the He's like reliving fucking childhood traumas
Yeah, let me
right
out.
now.
Let me out.
Sorry. Y'all see Kanye's wife's tits?
I want
What
to see
was
it.
that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm
I
down to
did.
see tits.
That was.
Actually, I didn't,
Let's see tits.
but I did.
Raj, pull that up.
Well, I thought it was fake.
We're talking
pull up
tits.
Kanye's wife at the
Titties. We trying to
at
say the
the
titties.
Grammys.
look at big old knockers.
Just look up tits. Just tits.
That. Wait, bottom.
Wait, is that a
bottom
real pic?
right?
Is that a
Keep
real
going.
pic?
That she literally is naked.
Yeah.
Butt
Yeah, at what
naked.
point is it indecent exposure?
That point.
Yeah.
That point is it's
Dude, Kanye
indecent.
don't give a fuck, bro.
Nah, that's
I wonder
some
how that
weird
works.
Shit.
I wonder if there's like a law because there is something technically over her,
It's like
but it's
technically-
like nothing, but it's just nothingness, but it's there.
yeah, but her
Is she actually fully nude?
Yeah.
No, she's got like a net on,
Like a see-through
like
net.
a see-through net. It pushes her boobs together, and then it's like, why'd you say?
No, go ahead, carry on.
And Kanye just standing there like the Terminator.
Yeah, and he just like stands. No, it's some. There's some weird.
Look
shit.
at him.
And she's got some deep eyes. She looks through.
Dude, this is just so odd.
No, it's weird. It's weird shit.
What's going on with the world?
It's
dude?
weird. Her
Nah,
coochie's
walking
out and
around with
everything.
this.
This is just that Hollywood different brain stuff.
Holly weird.
Like, could you, like, in a normal relationship, could you imagine telling like your girlfriend or your significant other saying, "Hey, we're going to an award show tonight. I want you to wear this."
Oh, he doesn't tell
And
her.
you walk in, you said, "Wear this," and
I'm
it's
sure
nothing. You're
she-
holding nothing.
She's calling the shots.
I don't think so.
I don't. I think
don't
You
he's-
think
so.
he's the one
I think
saying, "Wear
he's-
this"?
I think he loves her being naked. He designed the dress.
he designed the dress.
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
design
it
that
is.
dress.
Yeah, what the hell?
I could make any dress in the world.
Give me some string. I can make it happen.
Yay, might be.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's something weird about it. There's something very, very strange about it.
What is he going for though? What's his like?
I think
goal?
he's
Is
trying
he
to make some, because he's making her look like his ex-wife.
She looks exactly like him in that pic to the right.
And
she's like a toy doll.
yeah, and I think he's just like,
She does look like Kim.
from the outside
She does,
looking
right?
in, it looks like, I think, what are people calling it? Some sort of kink. Like an embarrassing, what is it?
Humiliation kink?
Humiliation kink. They think Kanye gets off on her being humiliated.
What?
That's like a huge like opinion, like a very, very popular opinion. Because every time
That's
she's
just people making shit up that have no idea what Kanye thinks.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Kanye hasn't said shit about this. You never
No.
hear from Kanye.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't hear him say that. But every time I see her, she's naked, like
Yeah, it's
damn
definitely-
near
it's
naked.
definitely
What do we
a
think
bit
about
odd.
Kendrick winning the 5-peat? He literally won like best song, best album.
I think it makes perfect sense. It's like the
Wait, was
biggest
Drake
song.
at the show?
No, Drake wasn't there.
Drizzy,
He's in Melbourne. All of OVOs in Australia.
What awards did
Drake.
Kendrick win?
The only
He
thing
said
that
Toronto's too cold. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, he's like, I'll see you in the
the
summer.
only scam
The
this
sixth?
year, I think the only scam this year was fucking Beyonce winning. That
Yeah, the country album.
that's insane.
Yeah.
That is so rigged.
That is insanely rigged.
I feel like
Billie
he's
Eilish
like,
didn't win for her album is crazy in my opinion.
She had a good album.
She had a really
Birds
good
of a
album.
Feather.
Yeah.
These
I was
awards to me
bumping
got
that shit.
Negative.
Dude, I can't believe she didn't win.
Wait, who else was nominated for album of the year besides Beyonce?
Like
Beyonce,
Chaperone,
Billie.
You're going the wrong-
Sabrina
you're going the right way.
Carpenter.
Is Chaperone the one who dresses up like a drag?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the Pink Pony Club.
She got some bangers though.
Yeah, she does have some bangers. I'm not gonna lie, she got some slappers.
She did dress up like a Klan member. Is that what you're thinking?
No, I saw a picture of someone
What?
at the Grammys who was in like drag queen makeup.
That
was just
was
like-
her.
Is that Chaperone?
Yeah, look up her. I don't know how I know so much. I've literally only just seen it on Twitter.
Wait, is that- who is that?
Chaperone Grammys. CHEPPE.
Dave
There
Chappelle.
it is. There it is. What the fuck?
Nah, she was like,
Backspace. Stop. There you go. Holy shit. Then Grammys. There you go. And then images.
that's that
Clan
boy,
member.
Money Mark.
See, she got the Klan fucking top on her.
This girl scares the shit out of me.
Like what? The terrifying. Is that who you were thinking of?
Yeah, I was like, who is that? And it was like Chaperone. I was like, I have no idea what that lady looks like.
But yeah, Kendrick's having a good week. He just won 5 Grammys, and now he's the Super Bowl halftime, which Zinni will now be at.
Let's go.
You go to the bowl?
Yep.
Yeah, Hector pulled out, so Zinni's going.
Thank God he did.
Go Birds.
Go Birds!
But y'all playing Patty though.
You
man.
will wear a fucking Eagles
There is not
something.
a chance.
Wait, where's it at?
You
Where's
will.
I will
It's
not.
in New Orleans.
Okay.
So it's like an hour flight in.
That's not bad.
I'm a
That's
Giants
actually really
fan.
good.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter right now. You have to cheer for America, and right now the Eagles are America.
I am
No,
not
they're
wearing
not.
anything Eagles. I'll probably
Eagles
either
is
wear
like the
Oakley
one
or
city,
OpTic.
or it's Philly's like the one city where it's like everybody wanted the Bills. I think America wanted the Bills. Now it's like like half of
America
wants the
is
Eagles,
united on one
Yeah,
thing.
you're like-
They want the Eagles. to win.
America is united on one thing. It's
There's
not about who
something-
wins.
no,
It's about one
Patty
team
not winning.
one team not winning again.
No, actually,
Fuck
Patty
that.
gonna win again.
I disagree.
Bro. I can't-
there's
I'm
something
shook, I'm
comforting
shook.
as a helpless Giants fan that when I see the Chiefs win, I'm like, yeah, the Chiefs won again. Who cares?
Yeah, because you're like, they're supposed to win. Like, I don't want
Yeah,
another
I'm like,
city.
I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't. It's void. The Chiefs won.
It's
so
like the
season
Warriors
didn't
winning.
even matter.
It's like Golden State
But if
winning.
the
Exactly.
Birds win,
But the Birds win. That's like
It's like somebody else ate the pie.
Saquon goes from the Giants to the Eagles, and
Birds
just
are winning.
dominates and wins.
No, but
you don't think the Birds are winning?
I can't
They're
lie. No,
favored.
Saquon's godlike. I no
think the
bullshit. If
Birds
the
will
Eagles
win.
do win, I'd be so happy for Saquon. No
I just
bullshit.
think the Eagles have to like beat
Just
them.
imagine
you know what I'm
me
saying?
in
Like,
the
they have to
stadium and
beat
they
them.
win. I'm
It
gonna
can't be close.
Fucking going ham.
freaking
Exactly.
out.
You can't.
That's fair
Can't-
You
enough.
can't
be
give the
close.
refs a chance. You can't give Mahomes a chance.
Can't give Taylor a chance.
I talked about in the last
Don't make it
podcast. You want
happen.
to hear a stat?
What?
Okay, so
No,
there's a
there's gonna be
stat.
so many flags. The Eagles are gonna have to ball out, dude. They are going to have to ball.
There's a stat with QBs.
I'm telling you.
So it's fourth quarter. You need a field goal or touchdown to win or tie to
Yeah.
clutch up. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes and under.
Okay.
Brady's one of the best. He's 5 for 11. There's
Yeah.
only one person perfect.
It's
Patrick
Mahomes. What is he?
7 for 7.
Are you kidding me?
So
Are
every
you
single
kidding
time
me?
he's needed to tie the game or win the game with under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter,
he's
he's done it.
unbelievably
Like that's such a
icy.
crazy stat. Not once has he failed that. That's such a cool stat.
I'm telling you.
So that's why I'm
Matt
saying
Check
the
hits
Eagles.
the
The
bank
Eagles can't
account.
give him a chance.
No, you have to blow them out. If the game's in striking distance for Mahomes in the fourth, you lost.
Have they?
He
are
just
they-
I can't.
Dude,
have they lost this
I
year?
think at the last Super Bowl we were up like 10 at halftime, maybe even more, and I was like, all right, like
Yeah,
we
we're
might
good.
actually win this
And
shit.
then
And then
Mahomes.
and then he came back. I was like, oh,
I'm saying in the fourth,
stormed out.
he just. I feel like
Stormed.
Does he not try in the first half? I swear he doesn't try in the.
He has
first
a lot of haters though. I respect the greatness. I don't hate on that guy.
I don't hate on him as a person.
I don't like
just want
I don't like
them
the
to
extra
lose.
shit with like. I'm not Kelsey specifically, but I don't know,
Taylor
you feel-
Swift shit.
It's just like too OD. Like we don't
I
got.
can't blame the NFL for that.
I need the Birds.
I like Andy Reid though.
You got to take advantage of
I'm
a
an Andy Reid
situation
guy.
like that.
Andy Reid's cool, but I need the Birds to fight.
No, I can't.
No more
I can't
Chiefs
wait.
talk. Fuck the Chiefs.
Thanks for bringing me, man.
I need the Birds to
And
win.
thank you to Hector for backing out.
Wait, when is that? That's this Sunday, right?
Sunday,
When do you guys flying? Saturday.
Saturday night,
Very good.
I can't wait.
We're gonna
in and out.
and we're
Saturday
gonna be
night,
throwing a,
bang, maybe a dinner, bowl next day, Monday morning, bang, back here, Mavs night.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Holy
God, you guys are
shit.
doing that.
So you're either gonna be real happy or real sad
Yeah, I mean,
for Mavs night.
yeah, I really hope they win, but I'm just excited to go to another bowl where my team's in.
The bowl's
I mean,
insane.
yeah, it's
Bowl's
crazy.
insane.
I hope they win.
You've been before. I don't even know what to expect. I'm like, you're just seeing
Oh, it's-
celebrities all around you.
It is insane. It's like it's like one of the most hype things I've ever been to. Everyone is just.
That's a Super Bowl.
It is
wonder how
like
the
a
weather's gonna be.
sports dude. It's a sports city for an entire week. Everyone is like yesterday was the first day. The whole week is just Super Bowl
You know what I don't get? though?
parties.
Are you guys gonna both be A minor?
What does that mean?
Like, are you
Kendrick
guys gonna
performing,
Sing,
like,
yeah,
are
are
we-
y'all
are
gonna
we-
sing in
are we
the
gonna
A
be
minor
singing?
part?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you got to.
100%.
I won't betray OVO.
Real one.
But yeah, just the whole
Real
city is just like Super
Zen's
Bowl.
just-
Dude, the stadium is like you can just tell, man.
I'm
You
like
walk
whispering,
in.
They're not like us. They're not like us. I'm just- I can't wait.
Y'all got good seats.
My
I don't
question
know where we're
is,
sitting. I mean, it's with Oakley. So
you've
I'm
been.
assuming
Is
they're
the
good.
atmosphere?
It's insane.
Well, because I'm asking because the prices are so crazy that the average fan, diehard fan, isn't buying, or maybe they are. I don't know.
No, they are.
I just feel like the barrier to entry is
They
so much
save
higher.
for this.
Really? Okay.
Well, the look up the ticket prices. Inter Bowl is like 10 grand, I think, 10 to 15
And
per
then fits
ticket.
100,000
Per ticket,
people.
I think
How much are
nosebleeds
they
are like
making?
3 to 4 each.
Could you imagine spending $20K on 2 Super Bowl tickets?
No is the answer to that. No.
3,000.
Oh, really?
Go to
Wait,
like
but
the
where's
lower
that at?
What do
bowl?
you mean?
Section-
Oh, really?
Well, no, I thought it was
$3
more.
grand.
It was more expensive.
Yeah, these are like
7,500.
7.
14,000 in that zone. 11.
I mean, yeah, it's on the 50, bro.
Yeah, you're right there.
That's on the 50.
That's a godlike seat.
Yeah.
That's Wait,
how
So
about-
last
I
year
can't wait.
we were in like section 129, or 2 years ago when I went, we were in section 129.
129
That's the end
is-
zone, right?
We were at the end
Oh,
zone.
well,
Yeah.
that's godlike though.
Yeah, so we were right there. I don't know where we're gonna be this year, but we were like probably
Look at
5
that
rows
view.
up.
So that was y'all's view.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Well,
That's
nah,
so
closer
cool.
than that. Closer than that.
Okay. Wait, how about like nosebleeds? What are we thinking for nosebleeds?
They're like 3K.
What?
Yeah, look.
Holy shit! They are printing. How many? It's like 100,000 people they can sit.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
What? These guys are fucking.
I wonder. This is my first time going to New Orleans since 2018, World War II.
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Those Cajun
I
restaurant.
hope they win,
Shrimp
man.
and grits.
If I go to another,
Wow, look at that
17
seat.
grand.
Wow.
That's a seat.
They
Right
could run
there.
into you. That's how close you are.
That is a fucking seat.
That's an awesome seat.
That's a great seat.
That is
though.
an
Are you
awesome
kidding
seat.
me?
Why don't you get that one?
whatever
Oakley.
Oakley's got us with. Is
Yeah, what if Oakley's got him there?
They're good for it.
Oh my god, yeah, I think about it too, because you're 17,000. You're obviously watching a godlike game, but then at a halftime show, you might just see. Let's see. I don't want to use Kendrick because I don't fuck with him, but let's say it was Drake. You see Drizzy, you're just like Drake. Maybe
Some like
sees you.
actual hater shit.
I mean, you can probably go get a hot dog at the concession stand and just see you're in line behind crazy celebrities.
Nah,
right?
it's not like that.
No,
No?
they're not waiting
protected?
for.
There's
I mean,
100,000 people.
Yeah, they have
They
like
got their own
they have like
box.
boxes and stuff too. They're not
That's a
like
good point.
they don't
And
have
they
like
got somebody bringing them the hot dog.
That's a
basically.
good point.
Mhm.
I'm excited though. I mean, that's just an awesome.
But at the last Super Bowl, walking to my seat, I saw Rick Ross, like
I say the boss.
yeah, it's, like that far away from me. And then Mahomes' brother and his wife were like right in front of me. So like you'll see a couple celebrities, but like nobody was like bothering them though. They were letting them go. So it's gonna be
Alright.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I can't
crazy.
wait.
The atmosphere is insane
I can't wait. We're just gonna be
because it's all Eagles and
drinking
Chiefs
and
fans,
eating
and
and
it's
watching
like
stuff.
It's just
Super
like
Bowl,
they're
nice.
just going. It's like 50. Actually, no. Do you think it's gonna be split like between Eagles and?
I think Eagles might have more.
Is there a
they
casino
might.
in NOLA?
Yeah, I
There
think
is?
so. Yeah,
Every
dude.
time to
The last
spin
one,
those
the last one we went
wheels.
to was in Arizona, and the casinos were insanely packed,
Oh, I bet.
like
Oh, I can imagine.
crazy packed.
how much
I can
money
imagine.
is like fucking gambled specifically on this one game? Like it's probably.
I imagine the
gazillions.
Super Bowl is like an economy changer for cities. Like kind of, or
Yeah.
at least like kind of like Taylor. Like when Taylor Swift went to Toronto, they were saying what she did for like the economy was incredible, and I imagine the same would be for the Super Bowl, right?
I'm sure,
100,000
yeah.
people. I don't know.
100,000.
There's more than
people.
that. Think about the amount of people that are going there just to be around the game. Like
Like go to
people
bars around
go
there?
there and don't even go to the game. They'll just like
Be in New Orleans.
tailgate, go to bars around. Like
Damn,
That's actually insane.
yeah,
All right, go Birds.
I can't wait.
it's gonna be crazy.
That is going to do it for this episode of the OpTic Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. If you don't, we will find you and we will kill you.
Peace.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Peace.